Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. And so we continue waiting for the story to continue today. So yeah, once you've done the exams, you can go to that teacher there in the class and she will give you some items for getting the top mark in the class. So yeah, always worth going to check the second floor corridor to kind of talk to her and get her get the items that she gives you, as well as talking to Dojima and and talking to Nanako as well, because they will give you like money and items in order to make your game in order to make things a bit easier for you. So anyway, we're doing the social link today. So basically, they've set up. So Daisuke and our main character here, they've set up a game so that Kou actually has an actual proper basketball match that he can play in against this other opposition to try and get him out of his slump. And apparently, Kou's really awesome. I'm playing my best today. I'm trying my best. And yeah, your diligence increases for doing this as well. Only a few seconds left. So yeah, basically, Daisuke gets faked out and it costs us the game. I kind of like this because Kou's like, me and Tom are awesome. You, Daisuke, you fucking sucked. What the hell, dude? I know you were trying your best, but fuck, dude. God, that took me a while. I kind of like how he's kind of rubbing it in, just being like, after all the stuff that Daisuke said, he fucked up in the end anyway. Don't feel so alone anymore. Oh, that's good. So yeah, he's kind of, Kou's kind of hung up on the fact that, basically, he kind of feels that his mom and dad, because he's adopted into the family, his mom and dad were kind of hoping that he would be the guy to take over the family and kind of become the new, basically, head of the family and all that kind of thing, and Kou kind of feels like pushed out now that he's they've had a younger, they've had a daughter, he's got a younger sister, and he kind of feels like they're kind of feel because she's blood related, they're kind of pushing her to be at the top of the tree. What for? So yeah, so he wants to go back to the orphanage to at least find out who his real parents are, to find out who they actually were. He doesn't really know what he's going to do with that information. It's just that kind of thing, I think, of he just wants to know, where he comes from, and then if, at least then he has the option of, either going to see them and actually trying to start up a relationship with them, or just being like, okay, this is my family now, time to kind of move on, if you know what I mean. See ya. So yeah, that's what Kou's kind of thing is. It's all about kind of his perception of what family is, basically. So yeah, talk to Nanako and she gives you the paper armband. It's an accessory, which the accessories that Nanako gives you I never really use because they're not super useful, especially not, it's kind of, they're not that useful at the stage of the game that you kind of get them. So I mean, it's always nice to have them though, because you could give them over and put them on one of the other characters, I suppose. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, we're getting close to vacation time. And Miss Kashiwagi is talking about her swimsuit for whatever fucking reason. Yeah, you've got to have the continuation of the inappropriate fucking teacher. So yeah, we're kind of waiting. Basically, we're waiting until the evening because it's going to be raining tonight, so we can have a look at the Midnight Channel and see what the fuck's going on. See if anybody shows up. Anyway, we're continuing with Ayane's social link today. And Ayane is actually sounding good when she was in practicing. She's been going by the river to practice, and she's actually showing some improvement now. Yeah, this one's kind of a short one because it's kind of like the positive, hey, she's improving and she's ready to go and she's super excited. And it's thanks to us that she's been able to push herself. So, yeah, it's kind of a cute kind of social link.
Welcome home, big bro.
Hi. What are we doing? So, yeah, we can't go out. So since it's been raining, and since it's continuing to rain, let's go up to our bedroom and watch the Midnight Channel. See what the fuck... See if anybody shows up. Nobody should, right? I mean, everything's done now. We're all sorted. Ah, well, fuck. And someone's appeared. By the way, he looks like such a... His design is... I hate his fucking design. Looks like such a fucking dweeb. Try and catch me. That seems to suggest something. So yeah, maybe he's the killer.
What's that guy? I don't know him. Have you ever seen him on the news or some television special? He seemed
No.
really gloomy, like a zombie. Yosuke!
Teddy's just like, dude, I want to talk to him. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to Master.
Hey, it's me!
Let me talk to Sensei.
I finally got to see the Midnight Channel with my own eyes. Now I know exactly what's happening.
This is a nice little moment.
Emotions are resonating with the other side, which are picked up by the TVs over here. It's clear now that it's not being filmed by anyone. Mystery
No, it isn't. The mystery's not fucking solved. I mean, yeah, we have a little bit of information about it, which is basically what we were suspecting the whole time, really. Basically, the rampaging emotions of the person who's been stuck in the TV world are kind of resonating with that other side, and that's how it shows up on the. That's why it shows up on the TVs over here. We still don't fucking know, though. There's no explanation as to what the Midnight Channel is and why it's a thing. I think we find out about that near the end of the game. I think it is explained by the end of the game, if I remember correctly. Anyway, so yeah, we're meeting up with the rest of the gang tomorrow at the headquarters, so we can discuss what we should do next. It's Jay. Hi.
Oh, I finally got through. Yosuke's line was busy too.
He was talking to me.
He was talking to you.
Leave me alone.
What's that?
You recapped your conversation with Yosuke and Teddy.
We gotta get to the bottom of this.
But yeah, that's a little bit of a hint.
Good night.
Basically, right at the beginning of the game, all those hours ago, that guy was actually the guy from another school who basically went to the front gates and tried to hit on Yukiko right before she was basically shoved into the TV world, and we went through her kind of dungeon. So yeah. So yeah, I kind of like that, to be honest with you. With that character who seems so innocuous right at the beginning is kind of a big deal. it turns out to be a big deal later on in the game, later on in the story. So yeah, it's kind of a nice thing.
It's just a hunch, but it makes sense.
We've been told the suspect is a high schooler. The police are after him for the murder.
Yeah, so
So to see him on
that probably
TV
is the
last
killer,
night, at a time like this,
as far as we know.
saying, "Try and catch
Yeah, and that was kind of a big giveaway, don't you think, Yosuke?
So,
The fact that he says "try and catch me."
let's say there's this high school student. We'll call him Shin.
Why Shin?
Random reason, who knows why, Shin is able to enter the other world. Then Shin, again for some random reason, starts throwing people into that world intending to kill them. The police can't
Random
prove the
what?
other world exists, so it's the perfect crime. He can't possibly be caught. Now, imagine you're Shin, but after a while, people stop dying when you throw them in the TV. You don't know why. You want to kill King Moron, but the TV is out.
Yeah,
So you have to
that is kind of true.
Now the police
It
are
does
on
kind of
you.
make sense
As a
that that is
result,
the
I'm
sorry,
Shin.
that is the direction that he would go in. You know, the fact that we've basically stopped him from murdering people with the TV, so he would go to more direct methods, shall we say. So I think it makes so yeah, it does kind of, everything kind of makes sense a little bit there.
We still don't know why he targeted people.
But we don't have no, yeah, like, yeah, Yukiko says, we have no reason why the fuck he's doing it. Still, it's just all seems fucking random.
Wouldn't he forsake the untraceable TV method and try to kill Mr. Muraoka on his own? If you think about it that way, it sort of makes sense why Mr. Muraoka died without appearing on TV.
I guess so, but everybody else kind of appeared on TV beforehand.
On this side, there's no way for
Because,
him to
like,
get out.
logically what we're thinking at this point
You
is
don't
that,
think he's gonna get desperate and end
the
it
people
all?
who appear on the TV world beforehand are the ones that the killer is kind of going after. So surely Mr. Muraoka would have showed up on the Midnight Channel anyway as like a hazy kind of shadowy figure before he got butchered. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. There's so many unanswered questions when it comes to the how and why and all that shit. Hey, Rise.
How did it go? Not good. There's not enough information to go.
So yeah, as with
Someone's in there.
Kanji's dungeon, as with Rise's dungeon,
He's still
we need more information. So we need to go out into the world, and we need to go and try and find out more information on this person, so that we can try and trace him in the television world.
So it's all on us.
And away we go again. And the investigation team has gone up to rank 7. God, we're getting close.
Well then, let's get digging.
Time to fuck off. So we need to go around and ask about him. So, first place we're going to the Samigawa floodplain to talk to Kanji. So he suggests, why don't we just go to the source? Why don't we talk to Dojima and ask if he knows anything? So, then we're going to go to the main city street, and we're going to talk to him. And he's like, no, I'm not going to tell you anything. And he's like, damn, where did Dachi get to? So, yeah, we have to wait a day now to go talk to Adachi. And so, we are going to talk to the fox first. So, the next EMA... Oh no, we're finishing it off, so yeah. So, here's the thing. I'm going to say this now. I am actually not going to be doing any more of the Fox Social Link at this point. We got up to rank 7, because rank 8 you need to fish in order to be able to complete it, and I never bothered to do any of the fishing stuff. So I don't have the fishing rod, I don't have any of that stuff, and I don't think I can actually go and get the rod and start it now. Which is a shame, but yeah. You don't really need to max out the Fox. getting up to rank 7 is enough. There's enough of a thingamajiggy, enough of a discount that it won't be too much of a problem. Anyway, so we're talking to Adachi. He had a part-time job in the shopping district. So he's given us some information that basically he was having a part-time job in the shopping district. So go to Sosaidaiku, which is in the north part of the shopping district, and she will tell you, oh yeah, he said the person who worked here before him was his middle school classmate, and he kind of hangs around from time to time. So now we need to go and talk to this kid, but we can't do that, I don't think, until tomorrow. So let's go hang out with the nurse and get her social link kind of going a bit further. Oh, I remember what I was doing. I remember this one. The reason why it took so long there was because basically courage has increased. The guide I'm using to do this, is there an emergency? So yeah, she's fucking collapsed. So we need to go see her, make sure she's alright. But yeah, basically with this one, it says on the guide that this shouldn't be a continuing of the social link. It should be just a regular one, but nope. The social link continued. So it's kind of annoying. Don't do it all yourself. I mean, so yeah, she's now basically collapsed because she's been trying to push herself ever since she heard about that. The person at the other hospital, the patient who passed away. So now she's trying to do everything herself, and yeah, we help her kind of realize that she's just been doing this to kind of take her mind off things, to kind of escape from the pain of losing someone that she actually liked. So we've helped her out. Rank 9, baby. I don't think, well, we'll find out the next one, but I don't think she's a romanceable option. But she might. I can't remember, to be honest with you. So there we go. So now we just need to find this kid and see what he knows about this, about the guy who's in the TV world. Yeah. So we go outside the Risei's tofu shop, and we talk to him. And we've obtained the boy's picture, and we now know his name is Mitsuo Kubo. We now have all the information we need in order to go after him, so let's head in to the food court.
This should be everyone,
Let's
right?
get everybody and head in and see what we can do about this. Fucking asshole. So yeah, Mitsuo Kubo, we now know his name. We now know his name, like, tens of hours later, but there you go.
That's him, all right. It's definitely the guy on the Midnight Channel. It's settled then. He is the killer, and he's in here
Yeah,
now.
so we got the killer, boys.
To our shop
Time
before.
to kick his ass.
Was he spying on me? Oh my god, I really was being targeted.
Oh yeah, so this is where we see.
Freaking punk!
Hey, I've seen him before too. Oh, now I remember.
Yeah, so this is where Chie remembers that this is the guy who kind of walked up to the school gates and kind of started on
In April, remember?
randomly
He said
hitting
he
on
was gonna
Yukiko.
hit on you?
Oh, him!
But yeah, so everything seems to be falling into place at this point because he's got history with Risei.
Well, that was the
She's
first
seen
time
him
we
at the
talked,
store,
but I
and
remember.
she's got history. He's also got history with Yukiko, having
Sorry,
tried
what were we
to
talking about?
hit on her right at the
Dude
beginning of the
came right
game.
up to you at the school gates and called you Yuki?
Yeah, he was creepy.
Oh. Really? Wait, did he
I kind of like that she's Yukiko's
Yukiko's
just completely fucking forgot about him.
I didn't really reject him. He came up to me while I
Yeah.
was busy working and asked, Don't the biker gangs bother you?
And that's the link to Kanji.
On and on about how
The
bikers
fact
don't
that
do
he hates
anything
the...
unless they're in a pack and
He
stuff.
also hates the
You seem to
biker
be
gangs.
The type who just keeps talking whether you like it or not, if that makes sense.
Likes the sound of his own
I
voice.
usually treat those people politely so they don't get
There's too many of
offended.
those.
I was so tired that I kind of
Anyway.
ignored it. Was that why I was kidnapped?
So she was kind of brushed him off.
Huh? Wait, I'm not a biker.
But the TV report said that you were, so maybe that's why he went after you. Yeah, so everything seems to be falling into place at this point. It all seemed to have a link to all of the previous victims, and apparently he said that women who cheat on their husbands should be killed. So that links him to the Mayumi Yamano case as well. So yeah, he seems to be linked to pretty much everybody.
Yeah, I found him.
So we found him. Time to kick his ass.
All right, let's go.
Let's find his dungeon.
So close to the killer. We can't lose him now.
And this, honestly, is one of my favourite dungeons. I love this dungeon aesthetically. It looks really fucking cool. It's kind of like a faux kind of 16-bit. It's like a faux 16-bit kind of RPG. So I kind of like that. The soundtrack is also really cool. I really love the theme for this one because it's basically like chiptune. So it sounds really awesome. I love it. And overall, I think the aesthetic is kind of going for...
And all girls love Teddy.
The aesthetic it's going for is more of a Dragon Quest style RPG. So, yeah. I really like this dungeon. But anyway, that's not going to be till next part. So join me next time for the next part, when we're going to start to go through Mitsuo's dungeon, and we get to hear some nice chiptune. So yeah, see you next time.